This is the episode 8 of Journey Through Iran, written by Abdulmaalik Hashmi and read by Sonia. And then we were taken. I bargained with an Iranian taxi driver and got into his car to go to Zahedan. The road was wide and smooth, with a bright white line in the center trying to keep traffic in order. This was Iran's Sistan and Baluchestan province, so the land was dry and the greenery was scarce. But the road was so good, it looked like one could drive all the way to Tehran without slowing down. I thought about the roads back in Pakistan's Baluchistan and felt a little emotional. We had driven around 30 kilometers when the driver suddenly laughed and turned the car off the road into the desert. "What's going on?" I asked. He didn't answer. Instead, he let the tassels of his Balochi turban swing over his ears and walked behind some bushes. There, a masked Baloch man was waiting beside a white pickup truck. A few suspicious-looking passengers were already sitting in the back of it. My heart skipped a beat. The masked man said softly, "This is where your journey with him ends. Now you'll go with them." I was surprised. "But you promised to take me to Zahedan." The masked man spoke calmly but firmly, "He is our man. His job ends here. From now on, you are our guest." Another passenger sitting beside me shouted, "Guest? This is the first time I've been made a guest by force." The taxi driver shrugged. "I was told to drop off passengers. That's how it works here. These are the local rules, whether you understand them or not." The masked man looked at the driver and said, "Now you leave. Don't stop near the border. Go straight back." The driver nodded. "Yes, I know. Staying longer will only bring trouble." I wondered, what trouble? Police? The masked man smiled. "No, the police rarely come here. But everyone watches over their own area. If someone is seen too many times, questions are asked. And questions are not welcome here." The taxi driver turned to him and said, "Make sure I'm paid." The masked man nodded. "It'll be done. Now go." The taxi driver looked at me for a moment as if to say, "Just stay quiet and go along with it," and then drove off in a cloud of dust toward Mirjaver. I asked the masked man, "And what if we don't want to go?" He smiled. "You'll still go. It's better if you go calmly." The pickup engine was already running. We looked at each other and saw no other option. So we climbed into the back. Now we were at the mercy of the desert men. The pickup rushed across the rocky land like a wild horse. Dust rose around us like a sandstorm, settling on our clothes, faces, and hair like the dust on ancient ruins. I thought, if this ride lasts much longer, we won't need a bath, we'll need a broom. The pickup dipped into dry riverbeds and bounced over stones. Whenever it dipped, our hearts sank. Whenever it jumped, we rose in the air. Each time we fell back down, our bones ached. At first, it felt like an adventure. But after 30 minutes, the pain replaced the excitement, and our cries started sounding like a sad song. At last, we entered a small desert village. A few houses stood raised off the ground. We passed through a narrow lane with uneven stones, probably made that way to avoid rainwater. Every house had a small stone platform outside. We were taken to a room called the Mehmankhana, a guest room. Along the walls were Balochi mattresses and cushions. A little later, the same masked man came in carrying a cool water jug. Everyone drank from it in turns. "These people are grazer," he explained in a Balochi accent. I understood he meant smugglers. "Don't worry. They'll take you to Zahedan. They're going to Saravan and Kash." I felt relieved. So, we hadn't been kidnapped. We were just added to a smugglers' travel group. Well, I was ready for adventure anyway. But the two passengers with me, businessmen, didn't look too happy. The pickup finally dropped us off in Zahedan at a traveler's lodge called Mehman Payza Gilan, located on Kyabani Azadi. We got a room with 3 beds. The 2 men, one a Pashtun trader and the other a Hazara, soon asked me about my journey. "So, brother, why have you come to Iran?" the Hazara asked with a smile. "For sightseeing," I said. The Pashtun looked surprised. "Just like that? No work or anything?" The Hazara nodded. "You must visit Mashhad. The shrine of Imam Ali Raza is there. It's a beautiful place." The Pashtun added quickly, "No, go to Tehran. You'll find great kebabs there. And if you get a chance to talk to an Iranian beauty, don't forget to speak on our behalf too. We all laughed. And I thought to myself, this trip to Iran will always stay with me. Not just for its fine roads and culture, but because I spent a day with smugglers, free of charge. This episode ends here. Abdulmaalik Hashmi, bringing every journey to life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your support helps us create even better videos. Rocket sparkles. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.